just about set for football here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to push through to Chad Woods to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Take over first down 10 at their own 36-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Hill brought in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Open right side is likely. Get about 6 before he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. This is Henry. Space to run inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4th down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Again, it'll be Henry. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They hand it to Gibbs. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mahomes now on second down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find maybe CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive. I'm being aggressive here.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Lions 14. Ravens 7.
To kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense about ready to get going. Off their second possession. They trail now 14-7. As they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Room to run. Past the 30. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First down throw for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down. On the ground, here's Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. In motion comes Andrews. He'll go again here with Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one breaking up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Packer. Nakua snags it over the middle.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
2nd and a yard. Final play of this first half. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Off the play fake. Jackson to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down. Second and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. Again, it's Jackson. This throw is taken in by Flowers.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
First and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a good run there. Even 5 yards.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4. Jackson now. He'll step up and run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson from the gun on third down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's second and 3 to go. Now it's Jackson. He'll take, and he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
To kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
There on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd down and 3. Mahomes back. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
That's good.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Mahomes. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Ravens first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. To the outside. That's caught by Hill. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
14.
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives them a first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. Is caught outside by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. A run with Gibbs. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
At the 6-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.